The Congress today underlined that it is time to show opposition unity a day after Mamata Banerjee, looking to enlarge her role in the opposition, snubbed the Grand Old Party. UPA, without the Congress, UPA will be a body without a soul. Time to show opposition unity, tweeted Congress leader Kapil Sibal this morning in response to Bengal Chief Minister's "There is no UPA" comment after her meeting with NCP Chief Sharad Pawar in Mumbai. The Trinamool Congress was once part of the UPA or United Progressive Alliance, an alliance of several parties including Congress that remained in power at the centre for 10 years from 2004 to 2014 when the BJP came to power. Artists are finding it difficult to tell stories, and the government is using sedition law and UAPA provisions indiscriminately, actor Swara Bhaskar said during an interaction with the West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on Wednesday. Ms. Banerjee, on a 3-day visit to Mumbai, interacted with members of the civil society during the day. There is a state which is distributing UAPA and sedition charges like a prasad from God we don't want to pray to, Ms. Bhaskar said. Artists today are facing a lot of resistance in telling stories. There are many who have risked their livelihoods and careers to keep the resistance alive, said the actor, who is vocal about the political and social issues on social media. West Bengal BJP unit on Wednesday slammed West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for allegedly insulting the national anthem by singing the incomplete anthem. While singing the national anthem during a press conference in Mumbai, Mamata Banerjee did not complete the anthem and sat down midway. Mamata Banerjee was sitting down at first, then stood up and stopped singing halfway the national anthem of India. Today, as the Chief Minister, she has insulted the culture of Bengal, the national anthem and the country, and Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, tweeted the West Bengal BJP unit. Minutes after this conference, several political leaders slammed Banerjee for this gesture. BJP leader Amit Malviya tweeted, "Our national anthem is one of the most powerful manifestations of our national identity. The least people holding public office can do is not demean it. Here is a multilayered version of our national anthem sung by Bengal CM. Is India's opposition so bereft of pride and patriotism?" Senior Congress leader and former Jammu and Kashmir CM Gulab Nabi Azad said that he does not see the Grand Old Party winning 300 seats in the 2024 general elections to reverse the decision on Article 370. Addressing a rally in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch on Wednesday, the Congress leader noted that only the Supreme Court can reverse the decision on Article 370 or Congress has to come to power with 300 plus seats. Azad said that he prays that his party gets 300 plus seats in the elections, but he doesn't see it happening in the next polls. He said only Supreme Court can decide on Article 370 or the ruling government can do it. But how will they do it if they abrogated it? For revocation of this decision, Congress needs the support of 300 plus MPs, and under the current scenario, I don't think that we will be able to grab 300 plus Lok Sabha seats in the 2024 elections. I wish, God willing, we could achieve this target, but the chances are bleak. India recorded 9,765 new cases of novel coronavirus along with 477 deaths due to the infection in past 24 hours. According to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry on Thursday, the country saw a total of 8,548 discharges in the last 24 hours, taking the total recovery rate at around 98.35%, which is the highest since March 2020, and total recoveries data reached to 3,40,37,054. The total active cases of COVID-19 in India have risen to 99,763, the ministry data showed today. Over 124.96 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The total death toll in the country is now at 4,69,724. In India, the first death due to the COVID pandemic was reported in March 2020.